With the Kansas City housing shortage in full effect right now, a lot of home buyers are turning towards new construction. And today, we're walking through and touring one of the most affordable new construction homes in southern Johnson County. We're located right in Gardner, Kansas, in a new home community called Prairie Trace. Now, in this video, we're going to be touring one property that's currently for sale, move-in ready. It's furnished, it looks beautiful. They just cut the price by $20,000. And I'm going to tell you what the price is here at the end of this video. Now, all the information for this specific home and how you can build a home like this in various places around Johnson County will be linked in the description. This is the Austin by Shepard Homes. It's a 1.5 story, which means you've got the master on the main, 4 beds, 3 full baths. It's 2,025 square feet. However, there are 2 bonus areas that I want to show you inside of this home. You've got a little bit of space in the landing upstairs on the 2nd floor. You've also got something that you would never guess hiding behind one of the doors up there. And finally, you even have room to finish the basement and add 2 extra bedrooms with additional storage space. As we step inside the home, immediately you can see you've got an oversized island. You've got natural light pouring in through those windows back there. We're greeted with a hall closet. And then you've got a ton of light coming from this staircase right here as well. So we're gonna make our way through the home just as it flows naturally. So this is a 1.5 story home. You've got the master suite on the main floor. It's tucked away from the living spaces. And it's the same kind of concept you've got with these bedrooms and office hybrids that are usually off of the main entry to the home. So this is what we like to see, especially if you work from home. It's important to have this a little bit tucked away from the living spaces so you've got a little bit of privacy. So you've got 2 single hung windows letting in a ton of natural light. If I swing you around, you got a pretty reasonably sized closet here as well. It is not a walk-in closet, but we'll see some of those upstairs. As we head back out, you'll notice that the full bathroom here, tile floors, you got tile in the shower. There's no plastic insert in this home, which is one of the biggest complaints that I hear. I really like the vanity top. The sink is a nice touch. That's definitely an upgrade. It's definitely not the standard one that you would get. And you've got a custom frame mirror as well. Now, before we get to the garage entry, which is just around the corner, here's one last shot at the front entry. Of course, you've got a beam of natural light coming in through the stairs. And if I spin you around one more time, we've got the garage entry right here. You got the hall tree, you got some cubbies in the boot bench for the shoes. You've got a couple hooks up top as well. Then what I like is right off the entry, you've got the tiled floor in the laundry room, which let's say you're coming home, you've got a dog with some dirty paws, or maybe it was just snowy outside. You've got this tile so that water is not just sitting on the engineered hardwoods. Not that it would do too much damage anyway. Right here, this is the basement. I'm going to take you down here at the end of this video. So even though this is a 4-bedroom floor plan, you could technically, if you finish the basement, you could get 2 additional bedrooms and make this a 6-bedroom house. As we walk a little bit farther into the kitchen, I'm going to give you a nice shot of the living spaces. Now, I'm certainly a huge fan of the extended island. You can see you'd seat about 4 people in this island. If the seats are a little bit wider, you could probably seat a 5th if you really wanted to. You got white kitchen cabinets. But of course, this is a plan that could be built around this price range in which you could likely get these all stain grade if you wanted to. One thing that I really like, again, this price range, they pack a ton of value in this home. These are soft close cabinet doors, which it is shocking. It's shocking how many homes you'll walk through in the 600s, I've even seen some in the 700s where that is not the case. It is unbelievable, but that's definitely nice to have because it's a pain to add it later on. You've got a ton of storage on the other side of the island. I really like what they did here. You know, if you had a ton of space, you could make this massive walk-in pantry. What they've done is really, really nice. So you got the pantry to the right, you got the butler's bar to the left. I like the glass panels on the cabinets, but I also like how convenient this is. Here, you've got plenty of storage in this kitchen already, but this is a nice extra touch. I also like, here's a quality thing and a value thing. You know, a lot of builders, they're not going to take the extra time to do the baseboards and the base shoe down here, but this builder certainly did, and I like that. It's those little details that you can kind of just see throughout the home that really add up. You know, of course, the kitchen does open up to the family room. You got a stained mantle, tile floor to ceiling. You've got nearly floor to ceiling windows letting in a ton of natural light. Here's a shot of what the backyard looks like. It is an interesting shape. However, I do want to point out you've got a a good amount of space in the front side yard that completely belongs to this property. So we walk into the master suite. You'll notice the pocket ceiling up there. They did the crown molding around. You got a lot of natural light coming in through those 3 windows. Now the master bathroom, you got a tower in between the double-sided vanity. So this tower being in the middle creates a ton of storage, which I really appreciate. You got the shower with floor to ceiling tile. I love the placement of that window. You get privacy, but it also lets in some natural light as well. To your left, you got the water closet. And to your right, you've got additional storage. So it's not just the tower. You also have this built-in shelves in the linen closet. Now we've got the bathroom on the left. You've got the master closet in front of us. I also think this is a really good size. You've got tall ceilings, plenty of space for everything you need on hangers. You got a built-in shelf right there. And then most closets, especially when we're talking about new construction, most of the time we saw this style in the bathroom. You got the framed mirror that's built in, comes with the house, which is really, really nice. So very conveniently located. We've got that laundry room I showed you earlier. You've got a built-in, which is really nice. I love the storage above the washer and dryer as well. It's something like that is certainly an upgrade. It's nice to see that included in the base price. Now, before we go up to the second floor, if you see anything that you like inside of this home, whether you like some of the finishes, whether you like the layout of this home, maybe you like this floor plan, but you're not sure if it'll work in the area that you have in mind, all of my contact information is linked down below in the description of this video. I've also got the link to the community website so you can see all of the details inside of this home. You should also know that if you do like this floor plan, but you don't want a 1.5 story, this can be built as a reverse 1.5 and a ranch as well. So we've got you covered on all of those fronts. Again, if you have any questions about building or buying a new home right here in the Kansas City suburbs, all of that information is down below in the description. Feel free to give me a call, text, email. We would love to support you. You've got stained rail, which I'm a big fan of this type of stain. And then you've got a landing up here. So you could put something in the corner. You could put a couple chairs. You could put a little desk right there as well. But I like the extra space behind this door. I'm going to show you here at the end of this video. If I turn you around, we've got 2 bedrooms upstairs with the potential for something even more than that. I think the size of these bedrooms is pretty solid. You've got 2 windows, and then you've got a walk-in closet. Let me open that up for you. Super nice touch. Now, this does have a Jack and Jill bathroom. Got pocket doors on both sides. Again, this is just about efficiency and space, which is something that we saw downstairs as well. You got the double vanities. I could bet you that these faucets are upgraded. I like the tops on them. They look good. You got tile flooring. Then if I spin you around again, you don't have any plastic inserts. And then the last bedroom. You got built-ins in the closet there. Got a lot of natural light pouring into this room. Now, if we walk back to the landing, you got 2 doors staring at us. We could pick door 1 or door 2. Door 2, we're going to take it first. It is just a hall closet. You got some built-in shelves for plenty of storage. And to the left is what I'm really excited about. Now, 1.5 story floor plans are really popular for a couple different reasons. And one of the things that you'll notice if you look at new homes being built around Kansas City, you'll see a lot of 2-story, you'll see a lot of reverse 1.5s, but sometimes there aren't as many 1.5 stories. However, I think there are a couple reasons why at least they're one of my favorite floor plans. The first is you got the master on the main floor. So you don't have to go up and down stairs all of the time. Usually, just like in this floor plan, they're segmented to one side of the house, the other side of the house being living areas, common spaces, so it creates a little bit of built-in privacy. The second reason, oftentimes, depending on the floor plan, depending on the size of the home, you got massive soaring ceilings, which are really, really nice, but again, it depends on the price point, the size of the lot, the home. Not all 1.5 stories will be that way. However, there is one feature in this home that I'm about to show you, which most people are looking for in this type of floor plan, and that is exactly what is behind this door. You've got a bonus loft area. You'll notice it's not finished. Square footage of this home is around 2,000 square feet. Just think about how much this would add to the functionality, the value of the home, what you could use this space for. If you finish this, you would be able to add a significant amount of square footage to the home with, again, the potential to finish that basement with an additional 2 bedrooms as well. Now, we're gonna head downstairs to the basement because I wanna show you, potentially what that floor plan could look like down there. The nice thing is most of the time, even if you don't finish the basement, the builder will plumb for it, which means all of the hookups, everything you will need will be there. Now, I know in these property tours, most people don't show the basement, but I think it's really important, especially from a value perspective. And you'll see some examples of how this builder really took into consideration how to make this a floor plan, a home that can grow with you and the needs of your family. So I'm going to show you kind of just what the entire floor looks like, and then we'll go through what you could add to this down here. Now in the corner, right off the stairs, this is you've got hookups for a full bathroom down here, which is really nice. If you did decide to go ahead and put a bedroom down here, you've got 2 egress windows, so these would legally count as a bedroom. They would share that bathroom that I just showed you. And you've also got hookups for a wet bar down here, which is really nice. Not everybody wants them. Some people do, especially if you decided to finish off this area over here, which would be a really nice sized rec room right off of these 2 bedrooms. So you'd have so many different bonus space areas in this home. And that's all before considering all of the storage you've got back here. So this is another thing that I should have mentioned earlier. The reason why 1.5 floor plans are so nice, especially in the basement, is because in order to get that master bedroom on the main floor, the footprint of the home has to be a little bit bigger. So again, even if you finished the rest of the basement, you still got a ton of storage area down here, which makes this home super functional, and the floor plan really, really nice, especially if you plan to grow into it over time. As promised, the price of this home, brand new construction, Southern Johnson County, 1.5 stories. Builder paid a ton of attention to detail throughout the house. This is listed currently at $500,000. 2,000 square feet. You've got room to expand from 4 to 6 total bedrooms. You've got crazy amenities in this community, which we're going to cover on the next video. And not only that, but if you like some elements of this home, whether it was the attention to detail and you'd like to see other plans that this builder can build, if you'd rather build it without that second floor and build it as a reverse 1.5 or a ranch style home, that is possible as well. If you were to do this as a ranch, you would be in the mid to low 400,000s, which is virtually unheard of, especially when it comes to building a home in Johnson County, in Southern Johnson County in 2024. Of course, if you have any questions about buying or building a brand new home here in Johnson County, or maybe you're on the fence between buying a new home and buying an older home in this really competitive housing market, all that information is linked down below. Feel free to give me a call, text, email. We'd love to support you. And before you go, take a look at this video that YouTube thinks you would enjoy the most, or watch this video once it's out, which is a full community tour right here in Prairie Trace. Click either here or here, and I'll see you on the other side.